we've been doing this since 2021 after COVID, right? I think it was before 21. Well, but we've been going back to play in Ithaca at Cornell since 2003. But then after Doug, I think, suggested after COVID, since we hadn't gotten together, let's swing through Wellsville for a couple of days, then go to Ithaca. So that's when we started. I think it was after COVID, whether that was 2021 or 2020. Yeah. So like anyway. That.
Known these guys since we've been teenagers. I play sporadically with them, but it's all good. We have a lot of fun. A couple of them are pretty good golfers, so that makes a nice difference. But it's just great to get together periodically and not only relive the old times, but making new stories as well.
And well, first of all, the guys you're out here with today, we've known for 56 years. So, and as far as this golf goes, I think we started back in about 2003 for our first trip, and we pretty much made it every year since. So probably 21 years. So and it's always good to get together with the guys. It's always a ball. Well, back in the days when I played with a fellow named Timmy Battaglia, who's no longer with us, he and I teamed up to play against Bobby Morrow and Craig Lambert, who was also not with us any longer. So we lost two really great soulmates there. And we never lost a match to those clowns. So anyway, that was always a great memory for us. So, and for me.
Enjoy being with a great bunch of guys. Favorite memory, just every time we get together, a lot of laughs, good camaraderie, good fellowship, enjoy it a lot.
Well, it's unclear as to what year this actually, the Wellsville side portion of this golf trip went into play. I mean, the guys have been coming here to play for, we think, around 10 years, but for another 20 or so, we went to Ithaca and played in the Cornell football tournament. So that's how we maintained contact. How we got in contact was we were classmates in the class of 1972 at Cornell, and for the most part, fraternity brothers also. And we wanted a way to, we had a pretty loyal group that for the Ithaca trip, we used to get in the areas of 30 people, not quite all of them DU, but all of them related to our friendships through that fraternity. So that was interesting. Each one of these guys are true individuals. They're business people, doctors and lawyers, and a little bit of anything that comes along. We talked about college days to start with, and then our kids, and then grandchildren, and then ailments that each of us have. We're lucky in that we only have lost one of the tightly knit side of the group, and maybe a couple others are a little bit less close to us, but still good friends. So it's been a comforting thing to have people that you can share things with.
We're here at Wellsville, and this is our fourth time. Right?
Is it the fourth?
I think it is, Jimmy.
Oh, that's great.
So what do you want to know?
How long have you guys been doing this get together?
I believe this is the fourth year in a row, but we've gotten together for the Cornell Football Association outing
several times. We're out 50 years now.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, this is a better outing for us.
Yeah, it's a good outing.
Just seeing everybody and realizing that how lucky we are.
With the scramble, you keep your own score. We count all our strokes usually.
Yes, absolutely.
And we lose. We lose. It's just the way it works.
It's the way it works. But Charlie's such a gracious host.
He is.
Randy, we love seeing him. It's just great seeing everybody. And
Randy's a crack manager.
We're very, very blessed. All I can tell you is we're very blessed.
We are good people.
Good people.
Every year is a new year, and kind of at our age, we wipe out the old memories. We forget like the last year. So this year we're having new memories, and I'll let you know at the end of the day, but it's been terrific.
It has been. And I'll let you know after 3 martinis.
Yeah. This is I'm the rookie here. It's my first time in Wellsville, and it's a lovely town, and the golf course is great. And I've got nothing but terrific memories of all these guys, particularly the time we had to eat a goldfish 52 years ago. So anyway, thank you. Thanks for a great time. Charlie, Randy, you're the best.
Charlie, you know, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a guy that makes this pretty much happen. He's a happy host that everybody really appreciates. And his sidekick, Randy, was my roommate when we started in college, and this is where we wound up. Yeah. Beautiful Wellsville, New York. Anyway, having a great time. Thanks to everybody. You guys are doing a great job. Thanks.
For me, on these trips, was when Timmy Battaglia and I, who's passed, passed. I just wanted to point that out that he's no longer with us. Played against Bobby Morrow and Craig Lambert, who's also no longer with us, and we never lost.
We tied it.
Ever.
We tied it.
Ever. Those were my finest moments.
We would have our annual.
Yes. And you guys were sort of slaughtered us.
Why?
Because you were better golfers. That's one reason.
But I guess
that's the first reason.
I guess we probably choked. But those were
some fun
events.
Those were some fun events. Yeah.
We would do that annually.
Either because you were both good players.
Usually in Ithaca.
Yes,
Cornell
at
football.
the Cornell course. Yes, at the football.
Yes, and we suffered through some beat downs.
Yes.
Come from behind.
Yes. You remember?
Tough. I do.
Yeah. So it was your downfall. It was one of your things you're trying to forget.
Yes.
Although I always remind you.
And he's truthful.
Quite a glare.
Are we on? So I'm Bob Morrow. I'm one of the characters in this class of 72. And what I find to be absolutely fascinating and heartwarming is that 56 years later, we have 15 of our pledge brothers from 1968 here, which is unbelievable. I don't think many people can say that. I don't think many people have friends of 56 years. And I love all these guys. It's been a joy and one of the highlights of my life to be able to hang around with them year after year after year. And they were great to live with, great to be friends with for all these years. And I'm very thankful.
So, hi everybody, I'm Doug Heron from Cape Cod, Massachusetts and Columbus, Ohio. Go Bucks. I've got so many great memories with these guys here in Wellsville and certainly many years in Ithaca, Cornell. I think we've been coming here about 10 years now. In the beginning, it was just one day in Wellsville with Charlie and Randy, and then we decided to expand it to 2 days because those guys have just really put the red carpet out for us. The hospitality is great, and who wouldn't want to have as much of this fun here with our guys as you can possibly have. You know, so many great memories, as I said. I'm a little bit of a self-proclaimed foodie, so one of the things that I really enjoy when we come to Wellsville is breakfast every day at the Modern Diner. An old throwback that's a great breakfast. So we did that today, and I'm sure we're going to do it tomorrow.
This is so much fun, and I mentioned getting together with Cornell buddies, and I'll say there's 15, 20 of us, and I have several friends, and they go, "You gotta be kidding! You guys still get together? You guys are still alive?" And so it's a remarkable opportunity to catch up, and we get together and we're asking each other about our golf game, and we could care less about business. And so it's a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and I love these guys, and it's so great to have the opportunity to see them again. some of the stories, most of the stories can't be, repeated, and certainly can't be told on this video. So I will refrain. But love coming here. Thank you, Charlie, for putting this all together, and Jerry Mickness for being the point man. So thank you.
And as you are aware, we've known each other for over 50 years. And that's a long, long time not to be comfortable with somebody else. So we see each other, and when we do, it rekindles a lot of our attractions to each other, and our friendships, and quite frankly, our love for each other. And that's really a motivating factor for me to come together, because I enjoy seeing these guys and sharing what little time I have left.
Why do
You do the math, 50 years. Do you have any memories? I was 50 years of hanging out with a bunch of knuckleheads that make me laugh more than anybody else in my lifetime. They're funny, they're energetic, they're smart, they don't take themselves very seriously, but they take our friendship very seriously, and that really matters to me.
Since we were in college, that would be over 50 years now, and these guys, that's a fairly good sample of our fraternity class. Freshman year was 28. We lost one or so along the way, but we have 15 guys here tonight. This is a good example, and we would get together anywhere. My wife always says to me, how can you go back with these guys year after year? Now you got every 6 months you do something. I told her that if there was a thing every weekend, I would be there. That's what I think about it. Well, I would say that the most prominent things that I remember as being good times were our post-football cocktail parties at our fraternity house. They were like none other. And I don't think they have them anymore, but in those days we had we'd have the Cougar Waiters, the singing group come in, a cappella. We'd have all kinds of things, guys playing the piano, dancing, just so much fun. And so we try to rekindle that spirit every time we have any of these things. So they're terrific guys, and I would go at length to be with them.
Well, I think it's important that we get together, and I think the significant thing is we get together because we want to get together. It's not easy for anybody to do this. It's not easy for everybody to do this, but they do it. And I think that speaks to how strong the relationship has grown and started among these people. As far as memories, there's 1,000 of them. I remember in something called V program and fighting with a stick, fighting Tom Rukowski over a stick. Long story, but he would know. I remember the first time I walked into DU. I remember receiving my bid to DU, and so did my roommate, Dan Miller. I mean, it was great. And it has evolved into 15 people getting together 55 years after we graduated from college. That's pretty significant. And I would like to extend a thank you to 3 people who were most instrumental in this. Norton, obviously, who is the secretary of our group. Doug Heron, who really stepped up and did a lot of the organization. And of course, Charlie Joyce, who has hosted a great portion of this weekend. So thank you.